What is a visual analysis? It is the standard approach to interpreting art. Two main parts to a visual analysis, the elements and the principles, will be discussed here. Elements are the methods incorporated by the artist to create the piece. Principles are the building blocks of design used by the artist to make the piece appealing. Let's discuss the elements. Space is the area in which a piece exists. Paintings are two-dimensional, while sculptures are three-dimensional. Space also includes the measurement of the piece. Line refers to the lines that outline shapes. The width of lines can indicate movement, while the edge of lines can indicate movement of the artist's arm. Line can also refer to where on the piece the eye looks. Value refers to the degree of light and dark there is in a piece. The Italians have a word for this. Chiaroscuro literally means light and dark. Texture appeals to our sense of touch. Was the artist able to create an illusion of texture? How were they able to do that? Finally, color has long been used to represent mood and demonstrate relationships. How has the artist been able to incorporate color into the piece? The principles of design help the artist create an appealing piece. How did the artist place the subjects in relationship to each other? Is the placement significant? Lewis and Lewis state balance is a natural human desire, and balance within art satisfies this desire. Emphasis can be given through the creative use of any of the elements. Depth may be implied through the use of several visual cues. The linear perspective is one tool used to create depth, as it is a method of representing an item as it is really seen, or drawing in 3D. The perspective is when we ask ourselves, how are we supposed to see the subject? Many times, knowing some history of the artist or of the piece helps with interpreting perspective. It truly is a subjective concept. It is this lack of objectivity that makes a visual analysis difficult. It is not an inherent skill. So let's try an example. This is Carnival Evening. It is a 46 by 35 inch oil-on-canvas painting by Henry Rousseau, completed in 1886. Rousseau was an interesting man. He was one of the first post-impressionist artists. He painted like no one else of his time, and that is why the critics in his time did not appreciate his work. His style was known as primitive, as is the case with many self-taught artists. This painting uses light in an interesting way. The couple appears illuminated in their costumes under the darker night sky. Also, notice how there appears to be a light source from behind the forest. It looks like the sun is going down. Rousseau also uses color, interestingly. The warm blue color of the night sky creates serenity. The contrast between the calm sky and the brightly colored costumes may suggest the liveliness of the party that they are headed to. The lines are crisp, giving an animated appearance to the painting. This is the naive style. The space around the couple is just as much a part of the image as the couple or the main subject are. The contrasting relationship between the couple and the forest is further illustrated by the realistic lighting of the forest and the unrealistic lighting of the couple. The principles of design used by Rousseau in Carnival Evening are depth, placement, emphasis, and perspective. Depth is implied with the tree's height. The further back the tree is, the shorter it is. You feel as if the couple are far out in front of the forest because the structure behind them appears shorter. The emphasis is mostly on the couple, but there is also slight emphasis on the face peering out at them. which is a little unsettling. That contrasts with the calming blue of the night sky. How does Rousseau want us to see this piece? From what viewpoint are we to see the couple? I find myself wanting to see them from the eyes of the person that's peering out at them.